Go.
Hey, it's Jenny from therawfoodeffect.com and vitalitybyjenny.com, which has just gotten a new facelift. So if you have a second, stop by that site, vitalitybyjenny.com. And Jenny is spelled with an I, in case you don't know. I'm so proud of my new site, so go check it out and see what, let me know what you think about it. But I wanted to give you guys a recipe that I had promised a long time ago on my website for my veggie date wraps. And they're one of my favorite ways to eat greens. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say, because I get a lot of comments sometimes from people who feel like they're struggling on the 80-10-10 diet. And so I kind of wanted to put it out there to you guys so that you know, like, when you're watching my videos, I make videos when I'm inspired or when I feel like I have something that's really helpful or inspiring for you guys, you know, so you don't really get to see the days that I'm like, oh, I've got to eat another piece of fruit, or, you know, I really don't even feel like eating a salad, you know. I am not always so enthusiastic about my diet. I mean, there's tough days. Everyone has tough days. And, you know, sometimes I've chosen to eat more fat, sometimes I've chosen to eat more spices, and there's even times where I've eaten cooked food in the past, you know? And granted, I don't feel my best when I do those things physically, but we all have ways that we maneuver through these hard days, you know? And I just wanted to remind you that, especially people who tend to get into 80-10-10, they seem to be more of the perfectionist type, which I know I am. And so we tend to feel bad when we're not doing it 100%, but what we lose sight of is how far we've actually come. And so I just wanted to be a reminder for you today to really take a look at how far you've actually come with your diet. I'm sure you've made great strides and are eating completely different than you were growing up or even a year ago, you know? So just take a moment and celebrate that with yourself, okay? All right, on to the good stuff, the recipe. So this is actually a really simple recipe, but it's super delicious. I'm just using butter lettuce for my wraps. It's my favorite lettuce to use as a wrap because it's just really crispy and has a really good taste. And I normally use cucumber and carrots, but I didn't have any carrots, so I just threw in most of a red bell pepper, you see, and about half of a cucumber that I just chopped up into this bowl here, just a, you know, medium chop. I'm gonna throw the rest of these into a juice afterwards. And then dates. And the dates are the key ingredient here. For some reason, I found that if I add, you know, quite a bit of a sweet taste to anything that I'm eating with my greens, it really makes me enjoy it a lot more. So I used to think that I was craving a savory recipe by dinner time. And I probably was craving like the salts and stuff that are found in the greens, which is probably how it was showing up as a savory craving. But I found that if I added the fruit in with the greens, it actually satisfied me a lot more. So, hence the dates. Once I did this, I was so happy, and it was just kind of the same thing as the fruit salad. I made a green salad with bananas and strawberries and apple, I think. I can't remember exactly, but I posted it on my website, and I was so surprised. Oh, and I just sprinkled some orange juice over it. And I was so surprised at how much I really liked it. It was so clean tasting and really refreshing. So that and this recipe are two really good examples of how I use the sweets in with my greens to help me get more greens. So all I'm doing is chopping, you know, I pitted the dates, and now I'm chopping them up into the same size as the other ones. Other stuff I already chopped up. It's hot in here. And just gonna keep adding those till we're almost done. For those of you who keep up with my blog on my website and my newsletter, if you're signed up for my newsletter, you know that I've made a couple changes in my diet recently just by listening to my body. I'm starting to eat less, and I'm just seeing how it goes. Eating lighter, eating more juices. If I have a fruit meal, I'm eating more like 600 calories instead of like 1,100. So I'm cutting it almost in half, and this has been going on for, I don't know, maybe 4 days so far, so it's not very long, but I definitely feel lighter, and I still have really good energy. Time will tell, you know, if I start to have more cravings, because I'm not getting as many calories, who knows. But right now, I'm really, really enjoying it. It's what my body kind of felt like it needed, so I'm doing that. And so, you know, sometimes, like I said on my newsletter, it's really good to take advice from experts and to listen to what they have to say, because they've been doing it and they're successful. But if your body's telling you something else and it's telling you pretty strongly, don't be afraid to go there for a minute. Okay, so we just kind of mixed everything up. I'm gonna have to add more dates, but I'm not gonna make you sit through that. So I'll just show you. We just take, you know, a leaf, take a spoon, and all I do is spoon this in the center. And of course you could add whatever other vegetables that you like, or fruits even. I sometimes chop up apple in there and it's really good. Oh, and I'll show you too. As a cute little appetizer, the inside leaves of the butter lettuce are super small and cute. And if you just put, you know, a little dab of the stuff on there and put them all, arrange them all on a little plate, really cute. Wouldn't that make such a cute little appetizer? Yeah. So anyway, I like it. So here we go. I'm going to taste my little wrap. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's really good. Always really good. And I'm telling you, you cannot have enough dates in this thing. When I first made a wrap, I put avocado in there, and I didn't have any dates in there. But it wasn't flavorful enough for me, and so I was like, I don't know what gave me the idea to put the dates in there, but I did, and I'm so thankful. So anyway, okay, that's the recipe. Try it out. I think you're going to love it. And then check out my websites. TheRawFoodEffect.com has many more recipes and tons of tips and advice on there. And then my new one, VitalityByJenny.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Love you guys. Bye.